Hey guys, welcome back to Mindset Managed. Today's topic is other people's feelings. I believe, many people believe, that you cannot control how other people feel. You cannot save them, you cannot change how they feel. They have to do that. They have to decide how they feel. But a lot of us obviously do take the responsibility of other people's feelings. It's like when we're in an argument, we say to them, you made me feel like an idiot, right? Or they say to you, you made me feel like an idiot, right? And then you automatically get defensive, you get angry at each other. And I think it's really silly because at the end of the day, they didn't make you feel silly. If you felt stupid in that situation, then that's something to do with you. That's something to do with them. Now let me explain a bit further. Everybody has their own perception. Everybody has their own inner world, their own thoughts, their own feelings, their own beliefs. And they alone are in control of those. They alone can hear those or feel those, right? I can't hear your thoughts. I don't know how you feel right now watching this video. I don't know what your belief system is based on your past experiences, your education, your upbringing and your environment. I don't know those things about you. Even if I did know a lot of things about your past, say you're my sibling or my parent, say I did know a lot of things about you, I still don't know the exact feelings that you have, the exact world that you live through your eyes, because I am not you. The only person who can feel what you feel exactly how you feel it is you. And that means that nobody else can be in control of how you feel or even properly know how you feel apart from you, right? So I think we all need to be very careful with how much we say to other people, you made me feel this way. You made me this, you made me that, right? Because that person didn't do that to you. You did that to you. Your own thoughts did that to you. Your own belief system did that to you. And not understanding your feelings did that to you. And let me explain before you start saying, well, oh, don't you sound a bit mean today. I know that somebody could say, you're fat or you're stupid. They can literally say those words to you. And of course, that's going to hurt, right? And so you can say to them, you made me feel horrible from what you said. That is true. They did make you feel horrible from what they said, and what they said was horrible. That is true. But say that you're somebody who's very confident, you're somebody who's sure of themselves, you're somebody who knows that you're not stupid, you're somebody who knows that you're not fat. Is that going to upset you as much? It's not going to, is it? That's the thing, it's not going to, because you're going to know, I'm really intelligent, I'm definitely more intelligent than you, so that can't be right. Or I'm very, very slim, I work out every single day, and I'm definitely in better shape than you, so that's weird for you to say that I'm fat. So if you know that something's not true from what somebody said about you, or if you're at least sure of yourself and confident in yourself, then you will not be offended by what they've said. And it also comes down to what you think of that person saying it. Because if the person was a stranger saying it, you might have been like, that was weird, but then you'd brush it off because you don't even know them. But if it's somebody that you have given power to, then you will get upset. And this is very interesting. I know a few people in my life who have power over me. And so anytime that they say something to me, I believe that it must be true. And I get angry and upset at myself and beat myself up, and I get angry and upset about them as well. And it's just really horrible. But that's my own problem. That's my problem for giving them power over me, for deciding that they have an authority to say who I am and to judge me and to criticize me. I gave them all the power to do that. But if you don't give people the power to do that, then you are in control. You are the only person who decides how you feel, right? And you are the only person who decides how you think. The reason I'm talking about this is because it really helps us to, one, not get offended so easily, two, to not ruin relationships so easily, three, to think about our own responsibility in every situation and how we feel, four, to think about our own emotional intelligence, to say, okay, what am I actually feeling? What was the trigger word or the trigger action that made me feel this way? Why did it make me feel this way? Is there a deeper reason? And to ask yourself that, to go deep inside of yourself to find out that reason, because it's more about you and your inner feelings than what was said or what was done, right? So, and the last thing is also that we don't take so much responsibility for how we've made other people feel as well. So if somebody has got upset from something that we've said, obviously if it was something that we said that was really, really horrible and we didn't need to say it, then of course we should apologise. But if we've said something that wasn't even mean or horrible at all, but it was just taken that way, then we can say to the person, I didn't intend for it to be that way and I'm sorry that you took it that way, but I didn't say anything bad, right? So you need to take that responsibility away from yourself and say to yourself that you're not the villain, you're not the bad guy here. They have something that they need to work through, and that's their own problem, that's their own responsibility. So the takeaway here is that we are the only people who are responsible for how we feel. We are the only people who can change how we feel. We are the only people who can change our lives. We are the only people who can reshape our thoughts, reshape our mindsets. We are the only people who can decide whether we get offended or not. We are the only people who can give power to other people or not. We are the only people who can decide that other people's opinions of us matter. We are the only people who can decide how we see the world and how the world affects us. But a lot of the time we do think that our environment, the people around us, they decide. No, they don't. They don't. We decide. So that should be empowering. That should be the tool for you to go ahead and think, okay, I'm going to take my own thoughts and feelings into my own hands. Next time I'm in a situation that feels icky, I feel like I want to attack somebody, I'm going to stop for a second. I'm going to analyse what I'm feeling, name the emotions. I'm going to start to decide where those emotions came from, what was the trigger word or action, and to decide how I can go forwards with the knowledge of myself and with the control of myself and not anybody else or the situation. Right, so good luck, guys. Please look in the description down below if you want to check out my journaling workbook, which will help you with all the kinds of emotional turmoil that we go through. If you want to decide to go through your emotions and decide why you keep getting triggered, why you keep getting offended in situations, it's very helpful. I've done it and loads of other people have done it too and found benefit from it. So take care, speak to you next week.